This is a reading for Aries. We have the spread here, and the bottom of deck is the star. Let's have a look at your cards, Aries. Six of Wands, Two of Swords, the Hermit, Ace of Swords, High Priestess. Let's keep going here, Aries. King of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Two of Cups, and the Chariot. So Aries, basically what I am getting from that, it is a situation where there was a lot of ups and downs. There were moments you would understand what was going on. There were moments you wouldn't. There were moments you would believe that this is part of the spiritual path. There were moments you would believe you had clarity. There were moments you would believe that you had it all figured out, and psychically you're understanding what is happening, what is playing up in your life. And I am getting all of it was correct. Whatever, I see points of evolution, working through something quite, it's like following your path here, Aries, okay? And I am getting that here. This could apply to somebody who's an Aries rising as well here, okay? I see there is a happy ending somehow here, a happy ending, something finally moving, something finally being positive, something finally progressing. But this is significant. I don't know if this is still playing out a bit. We've got the King of Swords here, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. It is a lot of swords energy. I am getting for some of you, you have reached a place where you're very stuck in your head about all of it, about spirituality is what I am getting, your spiritual path unfolding, you being quite eager and happy to go about it at first, but I do think it has brought a lot of confusion, a lot of stagnation, a lot of thoughts. You're somebody who became a bit like, stuck in their head, and there's a lot of suffering as well associated with that, and just very stuck and not knowing what to do anymore, and definitely not as eager as you were here, and just being in a loop and something repetitive. This is for Aries Sun and Aries Ascendant people, is what I am getting here. But there is something that has changed, is what I am getting. There is something that has changed. For some of you, you could have met somebody that finally make you understand things. You have met somebody that finally make you understand why you had to go through all this. And there is movement. For many, this person could be a Cancer, have a strong Cancer placement. There is movement now. Okay, so the Star, okay, which is the card of, it's a highly spiritual card. I'm getting spiritual renaissance. There is something that changed here that completely brought you back to that idea of the path, but at least it's not just the path anymore. You've gotten somewhere, and there is something else, somebody else involved in this change, in this evolution. And this person is holy, is what I would like to say. This person is holy. There's a stamp on this person. We've got the Knight of Swords, more swords energy. We've got the Ace of Cups, and we've got the Sun. Yes, finally something is shining again. For many of you, you've met someone. You could have found somebody who spiritually as well makes sense, help you with your journey, speaking up on your journey. is speaking your like language, This is what I am getting here, because you've been fighting a lot of demons. You've been very stuck in the swords energy. And you started with your energy, 6 of Wands. Very passionate, very eager. Okay, so my spiritual journey, my spiritual path is playing out, but you've gone about it, you were confused, you worked on it, and you got clarity, you got the psychic upgrades. But yeah, at some point it was just mentally, it was not okay. It was depressing you. Something changed here. You've come into contact with somebody else. You've come into contact with something that finally makes sense, finally is attuned to you. Okay, Aries Sun, Aries rising people, and this person definitely could be a strong Cancer placement. They don't have to be a Cancer Sun, but they have a strong Cancer placement that make them somebody who works with energy, that makes them somebody who could be a medium, who could be somebody who is an intermediate between the subtle realms and the divine realms and earth. You've stumbled upon a channel where finally you can hear things as you need to hear them. They don't keep you in a loop. It's not repetitive. So there is a transformation from all these swords energy, okay? Knight of Swords, like not knowing what to do, just doing it, being a bit like jerky. They are jerky, like not knowing what to do. And the Ace of Cups and the Sun. So something is bright again. And I do see, I'm reading for Aries who finally find some sense and have found not only some sense, but also some renewed purpose in their spiritual path, in their spirituality, and now they think they are moving to something else where things won't be as rough and stuck. And mentally, something that troubled you at some point, mentally troubled you. Okay, so renewed purpose, renewed spirituality, and it is associated with someone else or something else. But also hats off to you, Aries, because you kept on walking. Okay, you kept on walking on that path even when you were stuck mentally and you were depressed and all that. You kept on walking, and that other thing, that other person met you midway, met you at the end of it, met you at the crossing line, finish line. Okay, and that person I'm getting is literally a person who is holy. And this is a reading for Aries Sun people and Aries rising people. Okay, Aries, until next time.